We do have a few opportunities. I'm thinking that since our easiest wink wink of loot droppers are currently on lockout, we do have the opportunity to hit Cooling Chambers, Pellucid Grotto, and I think
Queen.
one other. It's not coming to me off the top of my head, but we do also have the opportunity to test out our new strategy, which I believe is very valid and worthwhile in doing for the Klicknar Guardian event. It worked really well last time we attempted it, and I think it will be worth messing with. It is very likely going to get us some loot, and then we'd have the opportunity to review our strategy on Queen as well. So the thought that I had for this evening was, let's go murder Arthocrex. Let's start out with the Klicknar Guardian event, followed by the Queen event, seeing how well we're doing on that, and then move on to finish the night with the anniversary raid, getting everybody an AUG at the end of the night, especially if things are not going well on Queen.
What are we gonna do? Dragons, or the Minotaur, or
The 11th anniversary raid.
okay, I don't remember which one that one was. Did 13th come out or no?
I don't know the answer to that,
I didn't look either.
I don't.
but I know
we
the
can access
11th is out, so we're going to do that because that gives everybody a valuable AUG. It's a good tank AUG, it's a good caster AUG, good melee AUG, everybody else. So let's move on over to Arthocrex, please. That's off of Underquarry, and let's get this party started.
I noticed Earth Dawn is in the channel, but not in the raid, so I'm unsure if he's coming tonight or if he's AFK.
He's in group with me.
Earth?
Oh, okay, he is in the raid. Okay, perfect.
Earth is in Claracal. I don't see.
He's in group 1.
Claracal's not in raid, so if he wants to join,
she's,
have him send me a tell or X up.
she may be either AFK or not attending tonight. I'll see. Out of that 56, how many of those are boxes?
I think we still have two or three boxes in raid.
Okay, just checking. I like to be curious each time so that we can figure out.
If it's a bard and it's not crashing, it's a box.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that we just kissed that 54 man number. I hate when we sit people, but I also like to get as close to that as possible. It's like the Price is Right.
Close as you can without going over.
I just gotta plug in all these casters.
I think Xavier's also X'd up as well, which will be good for this event. Have additional enchanters. I think we realized last time that DPS was not our necessarily downfall for this raid.
Oh yeah.
So Sam Napth is not up in POK, and he's the one that you would request the 13th anniversary raid from. So
That's good to know.
Yeah,
not an option yet.
I don't think he'll be out until the new expansion drops. It'll still be going on at that point, so it might be then.
Yeah, but only if POK reloads. He may not spawn.
True.
Aren't there ways of bringing down POK?
Talma would know. Ask Talma.
I'm not allowed to kite the plane of knowledge anymore. I'm sorry.
Again, we are meeting at Grogald in Arthacrex, just inside
I
the
don't
zone
think
in.
13th will be available for us because one of the tasks drops a shrink item as a reward.
Yeah,
So, yeah, of course, it will be another year.
yeah, pretty much. The banner is set in, the IF banner is set in Arthacrex at the raid NPC.
Portal
SoA
changed
banner's
the
not
banner.
yet down.
Check.
Man, I screwed
I think
that up.
I think the 12th anniversary stuff is available, so that gives you the Whirligig helicopter mount.
The jetpack?
Oh, I'm 1 over. I need to drop a box. What's the
Also
other
drops
box?
gives pretty nice augs too.
Those the 45 ACOGs or the 30 ACOGs?
38,
Nice.
38 and 28.
SoA banner is down.
What's the first event? I have ADD. I can't do two things at the same time.
Queen.
Earthquakes. We can't do Queen. We have to do the Guardians first, then Queen.
Oh, whatever.
Is that what we're doing
And-
first? We're doing the the Guardians first.
That's correct.
Who's the kiter group? Because I'll need to shuffle, crash around.
Quev SK.
So I have Quave, Skay, and Drake in one group. So I'll just move. Let's see. Milo left, I guess.
Who was it that used the blue diamonds?
Any of the trade skillers? Shadow Killer, Talma, Nev, Skyfall.
Again, once you are in Arthacrex, you're welcome to say ready to go. All three words are required. Ready to go to Grogald Elderhammer.
I'll be coordinating healer wards tonight, so if you're going to be dropping your druid, shaman, or cleric ward, I'll be calling for those throughout the raid. Also, if any clerics need emeralds, please let me know. I have some available for you.
Once you've zoned in, please be shrunk. There's no need to be pulling just yet, but we'll be starting the pulls in just a moment. Shrink up for now. Please make sure you have any buffs that you might need. Send the tell for the boof.
Just testing the mic.
Oh,
Very echoey.
am I in the amphitheater?
Was Was that God?
It might have been God.
Did
We can hear you. That was quite the echo.
did Milo crash?
Yeah. He's trying to get back in.
Okay.
Shadow, trade.
The raid is unlocked, so if you guys see him jump in while I'm zoning, Dirklin, if you can tag him.
I just want to say, this raid is very frustrating, but I really enjoy this alliance, and I'm happy it's working out. I hope all the members on each side are enjoying it.
I really like not having to box.
Same.
Also, y'all are pretty cool people too.
Ditto.
Grooviness Maximus. All right, let's start bringing in some of these ants, if you'd be so kind. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up, up.
Is that better?
What's the phrase?
Yes, very good. Ready to go.
I was typing "way to go." I don't know why I was cheering him on.
Thank you for being supportive, Dummy.
Sorry about that, Lizard. I was singing earlier, so I had a different setup.
We have an assist.
All good, my man.
Anyone volunteer for MA?
Tab.
I'll always volunteer for everything, Tommy. You know that.
I don't know if I want to make you MA, but you can mark stuff. You can mark stuff.
See.
You have a habit of dying, and
No, that's completely okay.
It is okay that you're dying, but
let me.
I would prefer not to.
I prefer that too. But here, you can mark stuff.
SoA stat banner is down.
If there's nothing too demanding, I can MA it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't have a 100% clear head, but if it's not difficult, I can just tab.
There shouldn't be a crazy of a thing in this raid.
Go.
Now, Queen has a little movement of priority, but this is pretty straightforward.
And SOA members, you can feel free to volunteer for stuff too.
Shrink. Everybody shrink.
Yeah, shrinkage is really important on this. If you don't have a shrink ability, please say something in your group. If your group doesn't have it, say something in raid. We'll get it switched around. There's no shame in the game, but we need it shrunk.
Hey, there it goes.
Yeah, SOA can volunteer for anything they want except for guild sacrifice. That's my job.
We agree.
So I'll go over while we're finishing up any ads here. I think that's all of them, but I'll go over the details just in case we have anybody who's not familiar with the event and how we, air quotes, beat it last time. I say that because we did win the event. We did not do it in time and therefore didn't actually get the win.
I blame the Necros.
That is something to blame, yes. So, on this event, there are a few different things we need to handle. One of them being aphids, which are generally speaking handled by our enchanters. Enchanters, it was just you last time that did it, right? We didn't pull any of our rangers over to assist.
Yeah, it was just enchanters.
Excellent. That's what I was thinking. Glad to hear it's true. So the aphids, basically what happens is these mobs spawn. They are non-aggro, but if a named walks over them, it powers up the named. However, they don't power them up if they're mezzed. So the enchanters not only mez them all, but keep them punted over to the side so the name don't mess with us. Second, there are 3 named. These named hit like frickin' trucks. They are bad mojo, and all 3 of them need to die within a minute of each other. In order to do that, we will bring in 2 named. We will get them both down to around 20%, charm them both, because they can be charmed with a clicky item that you see in the advanced loot window, and send them both against the third one while the raid burns down the third one. When that one dies, both of those 2 break. We kill those 2, and if it happens within a minute, we get a win.
Probably need to set the campfires.
Oh, yeah. The third aspect to this event is mushrooms. There are some nasty wasty mushrooms and 1 fertile mushroom. The nasty mushrooms do a major hit point drain and silence, but if we move out of their very short aura, which is only 50 range or so, if we move out of that aura, we won't be having to worry about any of that mess. So we're going to set up 2 campfires, and we're going to all huddle nice and tight on 1 campfire. And then when the mushrooms spawn on us, because they spawn on random players, and if we're all huddled up, they're all going to come on us. Once they pop on 1 campfire, we'll move very quickly over to the other campfire and not have to worry about that. Casters, I need you to use to make what you see in raid chat, a /targ space fertile, _fertile. That's going to allow you to target the fertile mushroom very quickly, and it is the caster's responsibility to murder the fertile mushroom. It will not appear on your extended target. Do not wait for it. You need to kill it right away. Use pets. Don't use swarm pets. Just use regular pets and use your spells to murder it. The melee are going to focus on other things. Everybody, including the tank, needs to be on the campfire that does not have mushrooms on it. We will stay on that campfire till mushrooms spawn there and then move back to the other one. I'm seeing only 1 campfire currently up. Can we please set the other one? Making sure it's at least 70-ish range.
Yeah, it needs to be where Shadow Killer is. I can't put a campfire, but we need one over here.
Mav, come here.
As a note, in this instance, servants count as pets that don't work on the fertiles.
That's good to know.
Wait a second. I meant not servants. Jolt doesn't work on the fertiles.
Yeah, Jolt doesn't work on them because they don't have a heat list.
Yep. So do not. Good. Thank you for mentioning that. If you have the Jolt spell, please do not bother on a fertile using that. Save it for the named.
Who was going to go and get the fertile if it accidentally popped on the enchanters? Just the casters?
All of our casters. If a fertile happens to spawn outside of the raid, our casters are going to chase it down, murder it, and get back to a campfire as quick as possible.
As a note for the healers, when the mushrooms spawn, you can still finish casting something if you were casting it, but I'd move as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that damage is no joke.
Hey, Lizard, I have a cleanup idea on the aphids / the mushroom spawning on us.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay, what we learned is that we always ended up getting the aphids in the middle of our group, and they would kite around and the things would never catch the mobs. so we can hold them in the middle, or we could push them all the way to where you see Tinston right now. And I have no doubt with all the channers we have working it that we can push them all the way to here. And then they'll both be out of the kite path, as well as we can be right here after they're locked down. And you'll always see when the mushroom spawns by us.
I love the push idea. Please do it. Please coordinate with the rest of the team and make that happen.
Is that cool with you other channers? You guys like it?
I like it because in the event that the fertile spawns over there, it means we don't have to run as far.
Oh, with that pushy nuke.
Well, it's a pushy blur, but yeah.
Gotcha.
So pushy.
It's a root blur.
We might
Push
actually
root
be
blur.
part of the fight to actually have our group benefiting from our auras too. So
Yep, that'd be a good thing.
Just remember when I figured out something was going on, I was like, hold on, I am not pushing anything. What is going on?
And Beguiler's banishment and Beguiler's directed banishment are a thing.
I think we're only using directed on this so that we don't run the risk of blurring the main ants.
However you do, I trust you to chant the way you chant.
Gregorian, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best chance.
Whereas I will war the way I don't know. I got nothing here. Anyway, so the three big aspects to this event are the mushrooms, kill the fertile, the aphids, trust our chanters, and the named, holy crap, these things are terrible. So to start it out, we are going to be kiting the named. We're going to trust our shadow knights to kite the named. They will be kiting around their spawn-ish, and we will be pulling in the remaining trash mobs so that we only have aphids, mushrooms, and named. Give me just a moment to put a tank list out there, and we gonna do this. Good question, Karul. I will be calling for stop dots and calling for people to charm. But yes, it will be around-ish, 30-ish. For those of you who know how the charm works, you are welcome to scoop up some of those globs of royal jelly. Clicking our command jelly. We're going to have some more spawning soon. For now, let's get everybody on this first campfire. Pile in nice and tight, please.
Tinston, they don't necessarily need to be balanced, but we don't want them to die yet. We should be killing them both kind of at the same time. That way there's a lesser chance that we will accidentally kill one.
Yeah, don't want to kill one while the other two are still at 100 like last time.
Yeah, and it's okay to bring the other one down, especially if you find that you've got your dots stacked up on one. You're welcome to stock your dots on the other, or vice versa. That's okay. It's the named are still going to summon either way, because as soon as we get one AE going out, the other one's going to be summoning, so it's not going to matter as much. I'll put out a tank list in just a second. Let's make sure everybody's on the campfire. I'm sure I'm not saying that for a specific reason.
Ever.
Let's also make sure we keep temporary buffs, reptile, listlessness, etc. on all the tanks at all times, please.
So the tankless is currently out. Since we are going to have two at the same time, we're going to have Dirklin on the X name. We will have Volkert on the K name that is in camp.
Just a reminder, because I forget, which one is the blind?
Kale
Clicks?
IX, yes.
Thank you.
There's Kale AX, Kale IX, and X with other letters. It didn't make it as confusing as they could have, but all right, looks like most everybody's huddled up on the campfire. I'm only getting stuck on one individual who still needs to shrink. Wink, wink. Please do that. And again, we stay here, stay on the campfire. That way, when the mushrooms spawn, we can move over to the other one very quickly.
Just as a note on the movement, there will be a shake. That shake gives you a heads up that the move will be needed soon, but don't move at that time. Wait until the mushrooms spawn before you move.
All right. Does anybody have any questions? All right. Shadow Knight's ready?
Yes, sir.
Gladiator's ready? I mean, oh wait, that's a different game. Okay. In that case, Q, are you starting it out?
Yes, sir.
All right, then show is yours. Good luck, everybody.
Mr. Crashin.
All right. Ready, set, go.
And again, the majority of raid's going to stay right here. Our enchanters and or rangers might be doing other things. Let them do their deed. We trust our Shadow Knights to do theirs.
Rangers, you're going to move up a little bit in case. There you go. Perfect.
DA is down.
Excellent. So when it's safe, we'll be bringing in drones. Raid will kill them. If you're one of those charming people, go ahead and pick up a jelly, but we should be leaving some in the window.
We're about to lose Quib.
Move.
Moves.
We have them named in here. 2 of them.
That is bad.
He's kiting clicks.
Almost got it.
We really need to be kiting that X named.
I'm trying to.
There's a boatload of mobs here.
MA down.
Let's clean up these drones.
Clean up the drones, guys.
Bard songs.
See aphids coming down the hill at us.
Yeah, I need some help on these aphids.
Sorry, I've taunted him 3 times.
Move to the next campfire.
It definitely wasn't Bard songs.
No, it was heel aggro. I'm sorry.
That fertile died very slowly. Let's huddle on the campfire, get anybody res that's down. This is still recoverable.
Just pull the corpses and res them in the campfire. Move.
Move.
Casters need to kill that fertile.
Fair fate, run.
Named as it coming.
We do not want that.
It's here.
We really don't want that. There we go.
Let's get folks rest.
Still seeing 5 dead.
Milo, why are you trying to res a drone for?
Move.
Let's focus on task. Kill that fertile. We gonna be all right. Still seeing 4 not in zone. 3 not in zone.
Banshee's at the other campfire. I'll get her as soon as I get back over there.
Move.
Move.
SK's down. Clicks is coming
It's
in.
coming.
Fence is up.
Thank you, guys.
Rebuff as needed, please.
Are there any dead out there
Quave's
that I
down.
could pull?
Quave is down, and Dragon King's almost down.
Move.
Move.
With all these people dying, I'm really tempted to say let's TL out and let it reset.
I think it's salvageable.
Think so?
Dragon King is down.
They're going. They're going over there.
Earthland's down.
Now, TL out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out if you can. We'll let you know when it's safe to banner back in. There's no reason to have a full wipe. If you are currently dead, I'm advising you to get rezzed in the lobby. Let's make sure we have a cleric out there to help them out with that, if you would, please.
I'm on the east side.
After that, just go ahead and wait in the guild hall. After, if you need a res, go ahead and get yourself rezzed in the lobby. If you don't need a res, go ahead and wait in the guild hall. We will call you in.
Gonna reset Discord real quick.
By now, everybody should have been rezzed. If you haven't, and you still want to be rezzed, let us know. I am going to attempt to banner back in and see if it's safe. Give me a moment. I'll let you know if it is.
Don't go in yet.
Too late.
Okay, it's reset.
Yep, looks good. You are welcome to banner back in. We can finish any buffs inside. Please do not pull any mobs just yet. Just banner in and shrink.
Make sure
Ooh,
once you
those
banner
boots
in,
are
you don't
pretty.
move. By the way, the SoA guild portal needs to be set. It's set to Pearl's Rust.
I said it.
Thank you.
So, question for our enchanters. What do you believe went wrong with those aphids?
We didn't need to change anything.
Well, for one thing, I got blinded 3 times. I'm not sure about the other guys.
Yeah, I was blinded a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get blinded, it's hard because they don't show up on extended target. So
It was really just bad luck.
Okay. So, self-positioning and kind of hope for the best and go with it as it goes. As long as they're mez, they're not going to be scooped up by those named, and that's what really matters. And if you have the opportunity to huddle them in one spot, that's probably a great way to go. But of course, keeping them mezzed and keeping yourself alive and able to see is number one.
Does anybody know if blind is removed by Radiant Cure, and if so, the enchanters may need to ask their healer for a Radiant Cure throughout the fight?
If I recall correctly, when we did this a while ago, I tried everything on it and nothing would work except being away from it.
I see. So it's an aura. Okay.
I was able to potion through it without any problem, but
I don't mind loading Cure Blindness. We could try that. I don't think I actually tried that on that particular.
I'll see if I can look up the spell data.
Yeah.
It's an aura. You're not going to be able to cure it. You just got to get out of it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And then wait for it to tick down.
Yeah, and then wait. Yeah.
Because unlike the mushrooms, it will still tick down. The mushrooms, well, that's a different story.
I think I'm going to try to keep from being blinded this time by not going into the aphid area and just pulling the aphids to me.
That's a good call. Be the aphid. No, wait. That's not it.
I am 1 with the aphid.
I am 2 with the aphid.
Out of curiosity, anybody know the level on the aphids? Are they gray cons or are they white?
Pretty sure they were dark blue.
Yeah, they're blue.
Thank you. Let's make sure we're getting rebuffs on everyone, please.
Yep, if you have not been rebuffed, it looks like all of the buffs that were going out have kind of gone out. So please send tells. I see haste has just gone out, so I don't need to send tell for that, but send your tells. Well, we will be going again very soon. The reason we didn't want the mobs pulled in just yet is we can use Tranquil Blessing as long as we're off timer. It's a lot easier to handle. Again, shrink is necessary on this. All right, if you are still medding for any reason, which should probably be done by now, but if you're medding for any reason, I would advise not casting any further. We're going to start bringing in the sheaves. No, we're going to start bringing the drones. Please bring in the drones.
Send in the clones.
Your charm clickies from last round should still be valid, but if you still need a charm clicky because you have a job assigned of charming, you're welcome to pick them up. Other than that, we can simply leave them sitting there in the advanced loot window. Still got a few more to bring in. Once those are dead, we'll get this party started one more time.
Not sure where they're pathing to, but
It's this one that's stuck in the wall. It spawns behind the wall, and you got to put a pet on it to aggro it to pull it out. Otherwise, it'll eventually assist and randomly join the raid.
Normally after a cleric.
Or kill Ambit.
Ambit, yeah, specifically Ambit.
Ambit.
You can just put pets on it now, but it's going to take a while to kill. If you pull all the pets back, it'll eventually warp out of the wall.
Or you could beam it.
No, spells won't land. Or at least
Beam
I haven't
spells
had
do.
any. Oh, beams do?
Well, my beam does.
There, it just warped out. Yeah, but yours is Hail of Arrows, like, goes through walls. Beam spells
And
don't,
floors.
I don't think.
And ceilings.
Yes, we have learned that.
Wall hacks.
Yeah, if
Let's
you
move
remember,
up to the first campfire, please.
Yes, everybody remembers Frostgrip.
For those who were not present during that fun, and fun is the only F word that I'm going to say on that, there is one event in Frostgrip. There is one event in Frostgrip, since we are under the maze, where if you use Hail of Arrows, it hits the mobs up and top in the maze and trains every mob into the basement and murders your raid.
One of our first joint raids.
Y'all want to guess how many times we did that to ourselves?
I'm pretty sure it was only the one. We learned our lesson.
It was Canaris that did it, right?
No, it was Vardian.
It wasn't me. No.
It's definitely Nev.
I remember it
No.
as Nev. Totally. Sorry, Nev.
I pulled the entire Plan of Mischief with my hit.
Please stack up on the campfire.
Shrink your pets too.
Shrink yourself, shrink your pets.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Ain't nobody got no time for that.
Otherwise, we'll ask you to kindly put your pet away.
Or angrily put your pet away. That works as well.
And you become
Get in your bag, you little bastard!
You become a modified wizard.
Oy
Aw.
vey, you people.
What do you
I'm
mean?
probably
You...
going to burn wards a little bit earlier this time just to assist with some of the healing.
Thank you. It might be needed. Okay, so just for clarification, what seemed to go wrong last time was the aphids were kind of all over the place because the enchanters had some issues, and of course, everybody who was messing with the names kept dying. So less dying? Question mark. Do we need, perhaps we need to kite just a little bit longer before bringing in the drones? Yes, yes, that is a beautiful thing.
I would suggest any heals going to a kiter be like promise or delayed heal, so that the kiter actually gets the aggro from the spell, so that it doesn't pull back on the caster.
Good call.
Or the instance of a druid, or most classes now, if you do have to cast a heal and get aggro on the name, to use your get out of combat ability after the heal, obviously.
Good call. All right, is anybody not ready?
Me.
What do we need to make you ready?
Being sarcastic, sir. I'm ready.
Excellent. SKs, I assume you are ready. And if so, lead on.
One moment. Could we get listlessness on the SKs, please? I don't know if I see it on Quay.
There it is.
More betterer.
You ready, Mr. Crashin?
Ready, set, go.
Once more into the breach.
Everybody stays here while they do their deed and or die.
Be ready to move if needed.
We should be able to bring in any drones. I hope.
I got
Club down.
snared by I got snared by a drone.
Oh boy.
Kill the fertile ASAP.
Melee kill the drones attacking raid.
Contro's
Ooh.
down.
Got a
Names are
couple
coming
named
in.
here. Gonna need these two kited.
Move.
Seeing a couple aphids not mezzed.
Door and bare feet, can you drop your wards, please? Continue to be ready to move.
Move.
Kill that fertile.
Keep killing the drones. You're doing fine.
Rebuffs on Quef, please.
Yep, no reason to necessarily spam Hail the Fertile.
Be ready to move.
Move.
Can't hail him to death.
Only seeing one more drone that needs to be killed.
Named here.
Awesome.
Clacked is
Marcus.
here. Can we kill it?
Yes.
Here.
Volk has it. Heals to Volk. Let's bring X as well. It's a little early, but let's bring X.
Move.
Dirk, can you handle X?
Bring him.
Dirklin?
Yes, I'm bringing it.
Excellent. We need heals to Volk and heals to Dirk.
You gotta get that
It's
fertile.
in here.
Needs to be killed.
Casters kill the Fertile. Melee.
Fertle's dead.
Volk is dead. Let's get a... Nev has it right now. I think he's on weapon shield.
I did weapon shield, yeah.
Gerp, can you handle... it looks like Pummel has Clacks for the
I got
moment.
Clacks.
Be ready to move.
Heal Pummel.
Move.
And back to the other fire. Keep Pummel and Dirklin alive.
Dirklin is dead.
Dirklin's down.
Gerp, can you handle X?
Yep.
Excellent. Let's keep Pummel and Gerp alive. Mela has X. Leave it on him.
Burning my disc.
Shaman wards down, please.
Gerp has it.
Keep these two tanks alive.
Switch our DPS to X. Switch our
You ready to move?
DPS to X.
Move.
Move.
Celos to our kiters. Switch
Heal
DPS
Gerp.
to X.
Gerp is down. X does not have a tank. It's on mage right now.
Picking it up.
Wolfgar has it.
Heals to Wolf. Keep healing Pummel. Keep healing Wolfgar.
Be ready to move.
Can we stack some dots on clacks, please? Dots on clacks.
Don't move yet. Oh.
Move. Go, go, go.
Fertile is not
Ignore me.
safe. It's
Casters, go to the fertile.
Casters, you gotta move.
Melee, stay here on X.
Pull it back to the campfire more.
Keep coming. Coming back. Wolf.
When that's dead, be able to stack back up.
Wolfgar is down. I need a tank on X. It's on
Back on the
Lizard.
campfire.
Heals to Volkert. Volkert has X. I'll back him up.
Stack back up on the campfire. Be ready to move.
Stop DPS.
Move.
Move to other campfire. Bring in clicks.
Volk
Bring
is
in
down.
clicks.
Cleric wards down, please.
Clacks.
Lizard's down.
When I'm charmed,
I need charm on both of those. Charm on
charming
both.
X.
Bring in final named. This thing will blind you. Deal with it.
I've got
Burn clicks.
Burn clicks.
Burn clicks.
We need a tank on it.
Use all discs. Burn.
Heals to pummel. Keep pummel
clicks.
alive. Move.
Pummel has to live.
We're doing okay.
It's on
Casters,
Fins.
kill the
Fins.
fertile.
Move forward, Fins.
Casters, kill the fertile.
Sorry.
Heals to pummel and heals to your group. We're doing fine.
I hate glyphs, so if pummel drops, I'll take over X.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Got 15 seconds on Clax.
More heals on Pummel, please. He's spiking.
Yeah, I got nothing up, so.
Raid, I want you to kill clicks.
Like a paragon?
X is up.
Move.
I'm going to need a tank on Clax as well.
Move, guys. Bring them here. Pummel, move forward.
Can we charm clicks?
MA down.
Can we charm clicks?
I think it's down for a minute.
Clicks, K-L-I-X. Somebody's
clicks-
got to have a clicky charm.
I think it's charmed.
Someone's got him.
Good. Let's kill the other two mobs.
Brown.
Unfortunately, I'm
holding
dead,
one.
so I can't make a judgment
Move.
call.
I'm dead too.
We've got armor
Anybody
experience going
not
on
healing
X.
Pummel can res. I'm afraid to drop Pummel at the moment.
Heal,
For all the reses. Milidwin and Wolfgar.
Burn it. Burn whatever.
Let's try to kill X. The goal at this point is to kill X. If we can kill X, we're going to be
More
okay.
heals on Pummel. Crap.
I'm down.
Do you want us to banner back?
Marley's down.
No, do not banner back. We have wiped. Get out if you can. Get out if you can. We have wiped.
Oh, the mushrooms silenced my gate.
It's chaotic as hell, but it was a damn good attempt.
Yeah, it was. That was actually.
The final percentages were 17, 19, and 25. That was really close, friends.
Felt
Yeah,
like
we
just
went
had some
south
weird
after we
bad
lost
luck.
the tanks. Once the tanks start dying, it gets bad.
Tanks dying is bad.
Are our clerics what is it, silenced with the mushroom spawn? Is that what happens?
No, I wasn't having a problem with that. It's just we have so many tanks in our group, but Pummel was not in my group, so I was staying on Pummel. In the meantime, Lizardman, Mill, and Wolfgar all went down. I mean, it's just trying to keep one up. You sacrifice the others when you don't have AAs up.
Part of the problem that we had on this was we had bad tank switches. Part of that is because we were dying, but part of that was our fault as tanks.
Can I ask a question just to educate myself?
Please.
Are Shadow Knights needed in groups with the tanks? Do they provide something for the tanks other than the epic clicky?
Other than epic clicky, no, but the epic clicky is very valuable. Because it's going to heal for the amount that we're doing damage, basically.
Yep.
And Mortal Coil, because I think that still hits the whole group, doesn't it?
'Cause I can consolidate all the warriors in 2 groups.
I was just wondering if maybe it's too much healing on the clerics if we can split some of those tanks off into some of the main healer groups. For example, the DPS caster groups, if you want to swap a magician for an SK, since the SK can take advantage of mana reiterate, etc. I don't know. It seems very tank heavy on the clerics. but it may actually be more efficient that way.
I mean, the way I set it up, it would be, let's see, Wolfguard, Lizard, and Mila on one mob. They can, those clerics don't have to switch. They could just stay on there, on their own tanks. And then group 2 would be Dirklin, Pommel, and Gerp, and that would be the other mob. And then that way both groups end up with 2 pairs of clerics. Should be enough heals.
So, couple things. If you have not yet summoned your corpse and gotten it rezzed, you should be finishing that up now. Once all corpses are rezzed, it is safe to banner in. I'm not telling you you must banner in at the moment, but it is safe to do so should you be done and not be rezzing in the lobby.
Unless 2 clerics is too low to keep a tank up.
2 clerics can't keep a tank up on these things.
No way. Not in group 2.
Especially when too often you get the same 2 tanks in one group tanking each mob.
I feel like it would be beneficial to have a pally in the tank group and then put like a druid in a caster group, because I wasn't able to keep everyone in my group from dying, and it'd be great to have a point or click healer, whereas a pally can supplement the clerics and heal the clerics too.
I do find the fastest way to get blind is to move ASAP. Because when you do move, it goes away.
Yep. If you have not yet, reses should be done by this point. Please banner back in so that we can do buffs.
We only have 5 clerics. Do we need more?
I didn't get rezzed.
What side are you on?
I don't know. I guess this is east side. I guess this is the east side.
Almost there, Wolf. Have the zone back out.
I got it. Somebody's rezzing me. Thank you, though.
That's weird. I wonder how it popped us out of resting.
Once you've zoned back in, please be shrunk. And please do not pull any mobs. Do not creep up. Just go ahead and hold here with the banners. We'll get meted up. We'll get rebuffed. And then we're going to go again.
Since we have so many new healers here, whatever you're doing when you get blinded, just stop doing it and run, and then pick up with what you were doing, because you really need to get rid of the blind first and then try to go back to healing, because otherwise you can't see what you're doing. Just because I know you all haven't been here, just to give you some advice on it.
We're good to zone back in, right?
Yes, you should be in zone getting buffs.
Let's get back quick so we can rebuff quick so we can get another run.
Do not assist on the drone if you need to med.
Please don't pull until we tell you to.
Oh, that one drone is 5 minutes. Great.
Alright, give me a minute. I've got about 8 people asking for buffs. 1 second.
Would it be beneficial to TO and come back?
That might be at this point. If you need to med up, it might not be a bad idea to get out and banner back. Obviously, our melee will probably not have to do that, but zoning will reset your timer. Even though it won't actually say it, it will actually reset your timer and put you back into power med. So if you need to, you're welcome to click that and banner back in. Us melee, of course, will not need to, as will be meted up by the time the event starts.
Just
It
as a
affects
reminder,
stamina.
when you zone back in, do not immediately start casting buffs. Med to full first, then cast buffs. Because as soon as you cast a buff on somebody that has a timer, you're gonna have a timer again.
And we've already got a couple of old timers.
Hey.
Hey now.
Yeah, hey, they resemble that remark.
Speak for yourself.
You better pipe down there, mister.
If you feel personally attacked by that comment,
You
I
may
just
be
got
old.
personally attacked by a comment.
Get off my lawn.
You can't
What-
have your ball back.
We're not
You
making
can-
any kiting changes, correct?
Correct. That plan. We are not making any strategical changes. Our tactics are relatively sound. I'm not intending to sound rude, but we need to simply execute those strategies.
So I have Konora in raid, so we'll have 6 clerics now.
Nice.
Thank you, Syncope, for bringing her.
If you have any complaints with being called old, Skyfall is in charge of HR.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me your tells. I'll respond. I promise.
That's
we can
fine, Marley.
put-
You get to tell Iceberger he lost his job.
Do you guys suggest Kit or Lizard? Do you want 3 clerics in a group for the tanks, or?
I don't think it's needed to have them necessarily in the group, because all of our clerics, I am 100% confident that every cleric has every warrior, possibly even paladin and shadow knight, filling their extended target list. Wink, wink.
All of them.
Yeah, this event's a little odd in that because of kiting, we need to put those Shadow Knights with bards. But outside of that, for other events, I would probably space the tankage out a little bit. Just my personal way I set up a raid.
I agree. Having a shadow knight in, even a paladin in a group with tanking warriors is immensely valuable.
usually we set it up with 2 warriors, 2 clerics, and then a paladin and a shadow knight.
If we had bards, that'd be great to swap one of those out, but those are rare spawn. Because bard mods are also immensely valuable for, well, for everybody, but for tankage as well.
Yeah, they have AC.
Damage absorption too.
All right, so how's the meta and buffs looking? We pretty close to there.
Almost. Anybody else need any more buffs? And let's toss some DAs out, and then I think we'll be ready.
Let's make sure reptile listlessness are going out on all the tanks, especially the Shadow Knights, please.
Just to note, for those who didn't see it, the smoother things go, and according to plan, the better off things are, of course. One of the things that did not go smooth was the initial pull in of the names, which they came a little bit early, and premature engagulation is a problem. So if timing works as the plan says it should, then things should go much better. But as we all know, the plan survives until the first shot is fired.
While we're waiting, I would just point out that when we zone back in, if people stop sending tells for buffs, everything's going to get MGB'd anyways with that new Tranquil Blessing AA. So stop bugging people for buffs. Just give them a minute or two to med up, get your self buffs in order, and then they can do the Tranquil Blessing to do all of their buffs in like a minute, and then med to full. This would go a lot faster.
Let's go ahead and move up to the... no, let's not move up. Let's go ahead and pull in the drones. Again, if you use your clicky, you're welcome to scoop up the additionals that we are about to have drop. The additional clickies salute you.
Marley, I sent you too.
I didn't get it.
So as long as things go well with the kite, and we don't bring in the named early for any reason, intentionally or otherwise, this should-ish go okay-ish. Again, make sure you have your clickies. Should you be a clicker,
Everything has to go flawless in this raid. Kite has to be flawless. Charms or mezzes have to be flawless.
And it's something that we can do. It's something that at this point everybody is somewhat, if not intimately, familiar with. This is an absolutely doable event. Please make sure your pet is shrunk, you are shrunk, because we're going to be piling on a campfire soon. If you have a hotkey for targeting a fertile, please make sure there's not a hail component to that. That's filling the chat window is a thing. All right, let's go ahead and move up to the first campfire, please.
Again, for all of our healers in the raid, I will be using wards much more aggressively this round, likely starting with druids, then shaman, then clerics. I'll call for them during the raid.
This stuff really helps out. Just follow along. We're going to be just fine. Thank you for marking those raid named. Is anybody not ready to get this going? Unlike other things in life, silence equals consent. Shadow Knights, the show is now yours.
Ready, Mr. Crashin?
All right, Clevin, on the count of 17.
17.
Okay, go.
Again, most people should be piled on that campfire waiting for other things to happen. That way, if something goes horribly wrong with our Shadow Knights, all we got to do is move one campfire to the next until reset happens.
Liz, you doing same tank list?
Might as well.
Now that we're engaged, be ready to move.
When it's safe to bring in the drones, please do.
All right, grab the drones.
You ready?
Get ready to move.
Druid wards.
Move.
Kill the fertile.
Good job, everybody. Melee be watching for the drones. Casters be watching for the fertiles. Casters, when you get bored with no fertiles, help us murder a drone. Not necessarily on incoming, but yeah, that's a spirit.
Be ready to move. Not yet, not yet.
4 drones,
Now.
4 drones. Is that all the drones?
Looks like it.
All right.
Checking 1 second.
Again, Volk, you're on X, right? Or, you're on Clax. Volk is on Clax. Dirklin is on X. We're bringing in another drone, or 2, or 37. Everybody just stay here, sit tight.
Be ready to
murder
move.
further.
Go.
Kill the drones. There are 3 here.
What, Dad? Sorry.
That's funny.
You said kill the drones.
All right. Anything else out there need to get brought in before the named?
No, that's all of it.
All right. Then let's
I'd
start
wait for one
bringing
more.
in.
I'd wait for
Let's
one more
start
mushroom
bringing
spawn.
in the named, because if we start our process now, the mushroom will be dead.
Mushrooms are coming.
Don't move yet. Don't move early, people.
Skay, you've got clicks. Good job. I have the other two to bring in when you're ready.
Prepare to pick them up. They should be incoming.
Shaman wards down. Shaman wards.
Be ready. They're here.
Two are here.
Dirklin and Volk. Keep them both alive, please.
Hey, you guys found another drone somewhere.
Which one are we killing first? Clicks?
You're welcome to bring them both down at the same time, or kill X, click, clacks, whichever one it is. They both need to go.
Fertile is out with the aphids.
Casters, go find your fertile.
We can see it from the
It's
campfire.
not far.
Somebody get this drone.
You're doing just fine. Let's keep
DI
our
on
tanks
Dirkland,
alive.
please.
Let's bring these two down. We can balance them. We don't necessarily have to, but let's have some fun with this. Move. Keep healing your tanks. You're doing fine. Stay focused. Do what you know needs to get done. We still got unkiting clicks over there? Excellent. Prepare to move. Let's move. Stay focused. We're going to need to increase our heals soon because our tanks are going to be going down. Their defensors are going to be going down. Volk,
I have 1 minute left on final stand.
1 minute left. Okay, Volk, how about you?
Just about the same, but I'm running a glyph behind it.
I understand. Should we leave it on you then?
Yeah, until I drop.
Understood. That being the case, Gerp, can you pick up from Dirklin on his call?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. We're bringing these down to 20, 2-0, 20,
We
2-0.
have Volk's replacement also ready, correct?
Move.
When it reaches 20, I want both of these charmed, and I want clicks already here.
Casters is out by the field. Hurry up. Get out here.
Gerp, go ahead. Take X.
Switch your heals from Dirklin to Gerp. Keep it on Volk.
It is on Gerp. Make sure your heals are on Gerp.
Crap. More damage to X. More damage to X.
Fertile is
this
way
did
out here.
not
Yeah,
go well.
It's only at 65. Let's go. Get out here, casters. Burn this down.
Oh boy.
Get back to the raid.
Fertile's up again.
Oh, it's up again. Move.
We need to kill the fertile. Stay focused. This might be recoverable. Let's get X down to 20 and then charm it. We're going to need to off-tank clacks. No spells will land on clacks. Please bring in clicks. Bring in clicks. Milla, can you take clicks?
Sure.
Excellent. It's here. Raid
Move.
Raid move.
Clicks is not here.
There he is.
Clicks is here.
Get him away from
Heals to
Empress.
Milla. Heals to Milla. We have to heal Milledwin. Very good. Now we need Clicks and Clacks to die together. We are
Who's holding
killing
Clacks?
both. Volkert has Clacks for now. Wolfgar, can you pick up X when it goes?
Which one? Marley's down.
X.
Mills.
X is breaking now. Get ready for X.
Wolfgar, move forward.
Yep.
Nav, move forward. Pommel, move forward.
I got
Look down.
Dora, give me an MGB. Slade, give me an MGB. Earthdawn, give me an MGB.
I got Clicks.
Liz, come to the campfire.
Move. Dude, we got lucky the fertile spawned over here.
I'm down.
Raid, kill X. Raid, kill X. I know we're doing something different. Raid, kill X. This is our only chance of success right now.
If you could res people, get them in quick.
If Raid can kill X, we have a small chance of success. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we got too many dead, but it's worth trying for those alive.
Move. There's a mushroom at the campfire. Move. Get out of the other campfire, guys. There's a mushroom under the fertile there.
I've got searing poison.
Right in between you can cast.
Searing poison will be on us the rest of the raid, the rest of the time. Never mind, we are wiping. We are wiping. Searing poison is part of the event once we bring clicks in. It is only a blind and small damage.
So we wipe because the fertile didn't get killed fast enough that time.
That was one of the main things that triggered the fail, yes.
It spawned way out where the kiter was, like in the very back.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that appears to be what happened.
Crappy luck.
Again, when it's called, the casters need to run out there and nuke it down. It should not have been alive that long.
Let's go ahead and summon the corpses to the lobby. Let's get rezzed up in the lobby.
Let's get rest quick and get back in zone when it's safe to do so.
Overall, it was a pretty smooth attempt. We're getting better and better each time, so I'm getting much more confident that we'll have this. It's just getting all the things to go right.
It don't help when you're blinded too.
Yes, unfortunately, the blind component is what's going to be on the raid during the while clicks is in raid. That's why it's important to wait until both of those are low health and then, well, execute the plan. Because the plan is, just in case anybody was not aware, the plan is get them both to low health, bring in clicks, charm those two, and use those to help speed the death of clicks so that we're not blinded for that long.
That means whoever's kiting clicks needs to be paying attention to the other mob's health. When they hit 20, he needs to be there.
Is anybody inside? Can you confirm if it's reset?
I'm zoning in right now.
Yes, everybody should get rezzed in the guild lobby. Go to the guild hall. Stand by.
If you still need a res, please speak up.
Liz, I sent you a text.
Mm-hmm. I've had 9 people send me tells. Give me a moment.
It's reset.
Thank you, Tommy.
Feel free to come in. Don't move up. Don't pull anything so we can buff quick and get going.
Again, zone back in. Shrink. And hold there. We'll go ahead and get rebuffed. We are going to go one last time. And then we're going to go get some loot. If we win, that's amazing. If we don't, we're still going to go ahead and get loot after this.
What am I going to do with a bard guitar?
That is a question. Not quite sure why it's a question, but it is a question.
I didn't know bards had guitars.
It's a banjo.
It's a ukulele.
Is it picking?
Tommy just hit out of combat, so people should be hitting out of combat soon.
People should anyways because they zoned.
Again, when you can, please go ahead and zone in so that we can do buffs. Besides, everybody likes medding together. Whether you do or not, we still like medding together.
We still got 6 people not in zone. You guys are going to miss buffs.
Okay, one of those is Ash. He's gonna miss buffs.
I wasn't talking about Ash.
Oh, well, when I opened the window, we had 6 people not in zone, but 3 of them were our alts.
Is it the big ash or the little ash?
It's the wiggling ash.
I usually leave Ash unshrunk because it's easier to see what I'm doing when I'm pulling if I'm bigger, so I'm taller.
That was the line from Armies of Darkness. When Ash gets shrunk, there's a bunch of little ashes running around chasing him.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched that movie.
You're missing out, dude.
Or am I?
Burn notice.
Healers, again, I feel the wards were much more helpful using them more aggressively in the beginning of this fight. So I'm going to continue to do that. Healers, can you notice that helping your groups a little bit better as we get into the mushroom spawning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to ease off of us having to heal the group mates and focus on healing the tanks for at least the priest classes that aren't clerics.
If possible, we should queue up those TVs before we engage too.
On this round, because it is going to be our last round in this zone, and it will be the most difficult thing that we are dealing with tonight, I would advise you to go ahead and click your steadfast servant, not a jester. If for any reason you choose to summon a jester, you will be asked to camp out and come back. Again, please be shrunk. Shrinkage is good in this scenario.
You don't need no.
I guess we don't.
Since this is our last attempt, I would also remind people that intensity is a thing and staunch recovery is a thing.
As well as Armor of Experience. Now, as a reminder, Armor of Experience does absolutely nothing for spells. So if you're taking pretty hard spell damage, Armor of Experience is simply a waste for you. However, if you're going to be getting any hits in on you, Armor of Experience will likely save your life. Do not use it until it is time to be hit. It is a very short window. It can only be used once per day.
Are you guys having any mana issues, or is it just like you don't get to run out of mana before people are already dead?
It gets close towards the very end, but I have not run out yet, and I usually struggle.
I think I'm going to pop Spire for my group as soon as the first rumble comes, and that way they can regen mana through the first part.
Yours has a crit cast increase as well, correct?
7%.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd say hit that on the burn with the druids.
Well, just call for it then. Otherwise, because I'll be busy out there concentrating on aphids.
Yep.
All right, not seeing any additional buffs going out, so let's go ahead and bring in these last round of drones, please.
casters are getting really good at going out there and killing the fertile when it spawns in the wrong place. Just be also really good about coming back to the campfire as soon as that's dead.
Good call, Milo. If you haven't and you're not in combat yet, pop your TB so it's queued up.
Let's also make sure we have temp buffs on all the tanks, please. Reptile, Listlessness, and Wild Growth on the Warriors, please. Steely Stance will be on the Paladins and Shadow Knights.
It's important. I mean, it actually is important. It really is. Getting that on everybody really matters. Procs, extra hit points. This be good stuff. Use it.
Wire's gone out.
Thank you. That's helpful as well. Let's go ahead and move up to the campfire, please. As we finish up the last drone or two, I would like to address just a couple of things real quick. If anybody is frustrated that we are continuing to go again on this a few times, I do apologize for your frustration. It's never our intention to get you frustrated to the point where you don't want to be participating, but it is overall valuable to the raid to get this beat. And at this point, the only way to really get this beat is to work at it. If anybody is on the other side and frustrated by the fact that OMG, why haven't we won this? Bear with us. We are getting closer round after round, and this is getting smoother, and we're getting closer towards the goal. It might not be accomplished in the time frame that some of us would hope for, but we are going to meet this. We are going to accomplish our goals, and we're going to get this dead. I believe in our team. I know we can do this. Let's make this happen. That being said, please pile on the campfire. Please be shrunk. Let's team up. Let's focus. Try to keep the comms clear as a whole. And let's do this.
Can we get the tank order posted again? Thank you.
And Marley?
What?
I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I think you're scaring me.
I got a lot of extra sleep today.
And that's a beautiful thing. All right, everybody, is anybody not ready to make this happen? All right, Shadow Knights, the show is yours. Let's do this.
All right, Crashing, you ready to rock and roll, sir?
Yes, sir. Casting. And go.
Just a reminder, be ready to move now that we've engaged.
I got snared.
Stay here. Let it reset. Stay here. Let it reset. Take no. Move to the other campfire and kill the fertile. Move to the other campfire. Kill the fertile. Do not pull anything in. Let it reset.
Reminder, when it resets, the trash will spawn, so people will have aggro on them.
Good. To stay here, and stay here. Do not aggro anything. Move to the other campfire and kill the fertile. Take no other action. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to move back to the banners.
If anybody gets Queb's corpse down here, let me know.
I realize a couple of us are not doing the thing. Just sit tight. Wait for instructions.
I don't know if that's
Move.
if his
Kill the
corpse is
fertile.
grabbable or not.
Kill the fertile.
They see SOS, so he died pretty close to. What was that? Looks like a reset.
Negative. Negative. No reset. Negative.
No.
I'm watching these aphids go walking back towards him. Keep doing what you know to be right. Wait for additional instructions.
Oh, that's what it was. Aphids.
Move to the other campfire. Kill the fertile. This is just easy practice. In a moment, I'm going to call for everybody to move to the banner. Just wait for my call.
This is what we should have done when we were first zoning into this. Trigger it and then just practice moving and killing the fertile.
Just be patient. This isn't going to take much longer. It's not. We don't have to recover after a wipe or any silliness. The only thing we're going to have to do is refresh the short duration buffs, the listlessness, the wild growth, and such.
Nice.
I grabbed Quave.
Okay.
Good job. Let's get away from the mushrooms.
Don't res him in the mushrooms.
Get away from the mushrooms. If you be standing on the shrooms, you be getting hurt. Heal your group. I have the name targeted, so I'll know when it depops. And as soon as it does, I will call for you to move to the banners.
Move. Kill the mushroom.
You're doing just fine. This is literally what the fight is. For those not as familiar with it, this is the fight. Move back to banner, move to banner, move to banner. Now.
Back
prepare
up.
for
The
prepare
zone's
for
gonna respawn.
drones. Prepare for drones, move to the banner and hold. Good job, everybody. Let's bring in the drones so we can get going. Thank you for getting those marked again. You did an excellent job on those mushrooms. That's how the event works. Let's stay here. Let's bring in the remaining drones, and we'll start over. Nice and simple.
I mean, anybody that wants to pull can.
I wouldn't say that, but I suppose you can.
As a philosophical note, yes. Yes.
On a positive note, everybody currently in this raid should remember this event very well should they ever have to do it again on a future server or in a nightmare or whatever this might be.
Oh, never again.
Why you gotta put that
Don't rule
juju
out
on
your
us?
nightmares.
What, you guys don't daydream about beating this raid during work?
Nope.
There are some events in EverQuest that we will never forget.
Sendai the Hive Queen.
Oh, yes.
Plain as sky.
The brothers.
Actually, Hive Queen was pretty easy.
Yeah, we actually did pretty good with Hive Queen, but I was in a guild that wiped on it for like a month.
72 times?
No, that was Queen Malarian.
Oh, yeah.
That was all the trash.
Thank you. Let's move back to the campfire, please.
What's the one in the Wrath that we always had problems with?
Brother Zek.
The brother Zek, yes.
Check
Wraith
short-term
Council?
duration buffs, please. Make sure listlessness is on those tanks.
Exactly. I'm seeing a Clicknar drone being inhibited. Is that close by?
I mean, there's a couple of them in the wall to the left of us.
Okay, just asking.
Those are Ambit's friends.
Oh, gotcha. That is definitely the fun. And no other F word. All right. Is anybody not ready to go again?
Let's go.
All right, Shadow Knights, the show is yours.
Skate, if you'd mind kiting this one, I'm still recovering. Draken, you'll be on clicks.
The show is yours. You're welcome to lead on when you are ready.
Okay. We've got run speed. Here comes DA. And go.
Give him a moment. Let us know when DA falls, please. Excellent. Let's give him just an additional moment, and then we can start bringing in the drones when it's safe to do so.
Just a reminder, be ready to move.
Bring in the drones whenever it's safe to do so. Enchanters, you know the deal. You are free to move when you believe it's appropriate. Incoming drones and incoming mushrooms. Move.
Druid wards down, please.
Two drones here. More drones, more shrooms. Move to next campfire. It's looking good. Just stay focused. We're going to be just fine. You know how this works. Just do the deed. Two drones in camp.
Tinston's down.
We are going to need a res on Tinston so that he can use his gather mana.
Got divine res up.
I'm dragging him into camp.
I was about to go grab him.
Mushrooms are up. Move to other fire. Two drones in camp. Third one coming in. Excellent job, everybody. Let's make sure that's all of the drones we're going to have to deal with. Not necessarily all in zone, but all we have to deal with. Good. Let's bring those two in. Move to other campfire and kill the last two drones, please. Doing an excellent job this run. Stay on the campfire. Are our first two tanks ready?
Dirkman's ready.
Bulk ready.
Excellent. Let's bring in Clax and X, please. We need big heals on Volkert and Dirklin, as well as your group as needed. We're going to be tanking them on the other campfire. We're going to be moving in just a moment. Prepare to pick them up. Watch for them. Yeah, move now.
Cleric wards down, please.
They should be incoming. They're coming. Pick them up. Nope, nope, nope. They're doing another lap. Never mind. NASCAR time. And help them out, friends. There we go. There's our mobs. Pick them
All
up.
three are
Whoa.
incoming.
We need clicks gone.
Move. Mushroom.
Good.
Skate and Draken King down.
Wow, that's clicks.
Fort down on Dirk, going to the final stand.
Crack is not in yet.
Start
That's
working
okay.
on this one.
Clax is coming in now.
All right. Raid, keep focusing on it. Heals to Volk.
It's in.
Drake's Corp is in camp.
Heal Volkert. And heal Dirklin. Move to other
Move.
campfire. Let's see if we can get
patch him.
Kill the Fertile. Let's see if we can get a little bit DPS on Clax while we're healing. How many Gift of Life do we have?
Mine's up.
It goes up.
Thank you.
Midget is up.
I have 3 buds, me and Midget.
Okay.
Piece of wild growth.
Make sure you're on the campfire, people. Move.
Move.
Can we get 1 Gift of Life, please?
Volk is down. Next tank, call it.
Of course, picking it up.
Alright, heals to Wolfgar. Wolfgar has Clax, while Dirklin has X. The goal is to get them both to 20, 2-0. Good job picking that up, Wolf. Move to other campfire. Move to other campfire.
I'm down.
Wolfgar's down.
Dirklin's down.
Dirklin's okay. Dirklin needs heals.
Gerb's got Glax.
Excellent. Heals to Gerb.
Hey, hands down.
Good job. Can we get clicks into the raid, please?
Okay, who's the next tank on the list? I got 20 seconds left on final stand.
I will be picking up clicks. I need I need pummel on Dirklin's mob.
On X.
Move.
As soon as we move, go ahead and take a pummel.
Guys, I went into the raid and used that Spire. I had to have the mana.
We're under 20 on
Switch
both.
heals to pummel. Switch heals to pummel. Off Dirk on pummel.
Lizardman has clicks. Charm both. Charm both. Charm both.
Put them on Clicks.
Can we get Cam closer?
Raid, kill clicks, heal Lizardman. Can I get another Gift of Life, please?
Get a wild growth on him as well.
Move.
Bring him.
Kill that Fertile.
Raid, use intensity.
Marley, if you have an MGB, I suggest now we use it.
I did. I have intensity.
Liz, bring him here. If you can. We can't reach. Melee can't reach.
Back up, Liz.
Apologies, I got blinded.
Nope, you're good. Right there.
Turning the mob.
Move.
Backing up.
Marley died.
Calling.
Raid, kill clicks. I'm dead. I need you to kill clicks. And then I need you to kill the other 2. If you have intensity, everybody in raid, click it now. Everybody in raid, click intensity. I'm sorry, armor of experience. Armor of experience. If you have armor, I need you to click it.
Clicks is down.
Good.
Kill
Kill
X.
X. Kill X. This is important. You need to kill these fast. We don't have much time.
Move.
We're really low on time. You must kill X.
Where's the Fertile?
Pull him
Might be
back.
outside.
Oh boy.
You can't leave him by them mushrooms.
Where is the fertile?
If we don't kill the fertile, we're going to fail this. We have now failed this.
Where the fuck is it? It is in the tunnels. It is by Dramsh.
Oy vey. Well, this is what happens when we don't all huddle where we need to be.
What the fuck is somebody doing way back here?
We can't fix the past. Let's, is it possible to get AETL?
Oh, I guess he got ported there.
Is it possible to get a TL? I don't think it is. It is. Take your TL. Take your TL. My friends, I am so sorry that didn't work out at the very end. That was so freaking close. We were there. We were there. You did it. You pulled it together. And I apologize that we couldn't bring in that win to make that work for you. That is definitely a very, very bad luck thing. We've used our armor of experience. We've used our intensity. We've certainly used up a lot of raid time, and I apologize that we couldn't get that loot for you and get that achievement. But we are not going to dwell on the past. We're going to work with what we have, and we're going to work towards a better future. So let's go ahead and summon in the lobby. Let's get everybody rezzed up, and then we're going to go get everybody an AUG. That way, everybody gets loot tonight.
It was a great attempt. We're doing really well in that fight. I would think we can get that pretty easily the next time for sure.
Oh, compared to last week and the week before that, that was mountains and leaps better.
It really does drive home the point that people need to follow the instructions and be where they're supposed to be, because one person in the wrong spot can wipe us.
I still think we're a little under geared for that encounter too. I maybe get a little more gear and we could have it even if people aren't following it precisely.
I hear you, but having the named med 25%, that part's hard to overcome.
I don't. The gear thing too. There's a lot of other guilds that beat this shit way long time ago with a lot less gear than what we currently have now. So I don't think the gear thing's a thing either.
That is a really good point, Refried.
Am I kicking DZ?
Yeah, go ahead and kick the DZ. The next event that we're going to be doing is an anniversary raid that just came out. It's called Steel Behemoths. It goes from very easy to kind of easy. I mean, it's so difficult.
Just as a
So,
note,
by the way,
did
we have
receive a lockout for that.
Yep.
What was that?
We got a lockout for that.
We've already done it.
No, we mean the previous
The
event.
Hive Guardians.
Yeah, we got a lockout.
Oh, well, in that case, we can always go back and hit Queen. So that happened. Good to know. So, good. I thought you were saying that we got lockout for Steel Behemoths. I'm like, really? But excellent. Let's head over to POK. We're going to meet up at Carl Cranigan.
He's south. What is that? South of the east of the small bank? I forget how POK's position is. In north to south or?
I'm headed over there right now. I'll let you know when I get near him. I think he's right outside by the lobby, but I'll be there in a sec.
Yes, and the banner is safe, Barrelith.
Yep, it's east of the small bank.
Yep, we're meeting up at the, like Dami just said, east of the small bank at that ramp that leads to the library. It's at the very bottom there. You should see some of us piling up near good old Carl Cranigan.
What's up with all birthdays here?
So basically, how the event works is there are 11 named, and they basically spawn back to back. Beat all 11 to win. They can hit hard, and most of them AE rampage, so you're going to have to control your positioning. And each one has a different effect to it. In order to mitigate that, obviously nobody's going to remember absolutely everything on it, but we will we'll be calling out what changed each round. Because like I said, most people aren't going to remember absolutely everything. Some of them have a damage shield. Some of them, you can't stand in front of them. We're going to basically treat it like we have the second event in Discord Tower, where one of them has a damage shield, one's in front, one you get behind, and so on. We'll just be calling it out. The real pain in the butt one is the torrent. That's the one that has the silence and melee silence on random-ish individuals. Remind me, the Paladin Splash has curse counters that removes also, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Excellent. So on that, it'll be good to have a Paladin or two away from the raid and just constantly splashing during the torrent steel behemoth. And I'll remind you before that happens. It might be important on some of the other fights because the one on Zephyr also has a curse counter. But other than that, it's really just fight through it and murder.
Milo might have crashed.
Finn's crashed also.
Go ahead and say ready to our good buddy Carl if you have not.
Finns and Milo are in task, so we're good.
Okay, good.
Okay, what about Quiv?
He's saying ready, so I hope he is.
I'm in the raid, but I'm not in a group, and apparently I'm not in the task.
Oh, if you're
What
not in the
was
test, then
Quave.
Oh.
We'll have to kick it and re-get it then.
Hold on, let me see if I can task out or not.
Looks like Blade made it in.
It says it sent an invitation. Let's see if he joins. I got the accepted.
No, I'm zoning in.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, good.
We have room for one, I believe.
Did somebody
do
go
a
link
bard.
it, or are we replacing somebody?
Dirkland left.
Because I see Finn's is not in the raid.
Yeah, we've got a slot in group 3 and 5.
I'm in. Just waiting for a raid invite. Please.
He's in a task though.
Yeah, I'm in the task. I just need
okay.
a raid invite when possible. Thank you.
Gotcha. Yeah, if we got room, although this is a relatively heal-heavy fight, and I'm only seeing 5 clerics in. I really would like to see a 6th cleric if we can. Is that something we can arrange?
Have I?
Yes, there's a banner down in the instance.
Although it's not as vitally important, please shrink up once you're inside.
It's a triggered event. We can move into the room.
Especially if you're shrunk. And as mentioned, if you have not yet done so, please go ahead and move into the big room with the big spinny gear fan.
Tell me you didn't do Big Ben.
I like the Big Ben fight.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. So, unless I'm horribly mistaken, this event will, in the end, have some loot. Assuming we beat it, wink, wink. But everybody gets their choice of one of 2 Augs, from what I recall. And hopefully it will be beneficial to everybody. I'm not saying we're going to do this more than once, but definitely doing it once as a raid crew is beneficial. Again, it's not that difficult of an event, but some of these AEs are serious. Splashing is a big help. We are going to need some AE heals at times. Only seeing one not in zone. So once they arrive, we'll get this party started.
Are we bringing Hefe?
It would be nice to bring in an additional cleric, Hefe or not. Whatever be quickest so we can get more loot. So if we have a box cleric in POK already that we can invite, that might be nice. Or near.
While we're waiting, let's get the temp buffs going, please, on the tanks and anybody else that might want it.
Milo's invited. Waiting for him to log on and click yes.
According to Discord, he's having difficulties logging in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Says he's in game.
So does anybody have a box healer that we can add?
If not, Ash is ready.
Guys, everyone gets this AUG, so your box will get this AUG.
Armag sounds good. Run him over.
Okay.
I thought Hefe was going to do it.
I don't see him online, but I see an Armag, and we do need to get going.
Invite sent.
Sorry, he was zoning.
Thank you. Are we able to get him added to the expedition?
Invite sent.
I heard rumors that you couldn't add to an expedition. That's why. Looks
There
like
he
he's
goes.
in. Nice. Maybe that's only after you started up.
Yeah, Milo's not in again.
Excellent. Glad Milo made it. Okay, once we see Milo in, and we'll give him an opportunity to get in here. Again, this is a relatively easy event. We just need to follow along. We'll be just fine. Murder an upgrade to the same mob 11 times, and we good. Excellent.
Everyone's in.
All right, so let's go ahead and do the. Let's do reverse tank order this time. We did forward tank order for a while. Let's do reverse tank order. I'll pick it up first. Anybody not ready?
This one's just a tank and spank, right?
Where'd you go? I can't get the eye on you.
He's all the way out there.
Well,
I'm coming back. I just need somebody to go ahead and say start, START, to our good buddy Carl up there when it's time. Whenever you are ready, because I am ready.
I got it. Anyone not ready?
Hold on 1 sec. I gotta get the bus lined up,
Holding.
or the proper heels lined up. Sorry. All right, set.
Anyone else not ready? All right, then we're going in 3, 2. Here we go.
Start.
All right, here we go.
Travel size mode, huh?
Oh, turn summon doesn't work yet.
Just remember there are 11 of these.
All right, next. This next one, don't turn him. He's got a frontal nastiness.
I'll call for wards as the raid progresses.
Is that a live bard? Another live bard?
From SoA Ziva, yeah.
This next one is going to have a damage shield. We'll need to be really cautious with that and put the reverse damage shield on it.
Let me get druid wards down, please.
The damage shield is real.
Is Armag the only box that we have?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I think we're locked anyway. We can't add.
Yeah, I let him know.
This next one has an AE stun. It sucks.
It's 200 range.
Someone keep count. This is 4, correct?
This is 4.
We get a listlessness on Lizard.
This next one does an AE route, so make sure you're in place.
May I have shaman wards down, please?
Be in melee range if you melee.
After the next one is up, I need somebody to go ahead and say break to the named, please. After the next one is up.
To Carl.
Yes.
Tell me when.
Now.
So many rumbling servants. I love it.
Done.
Thank you. Hopefully it worked. This one's got some serious AEs. Mind your group heals.
Can we stop pushing shit everywhere?
All right, giving you a small break here.
It's obviously that Beast Lord pet.
So sure.
Obviously.
This next one is the Torrent one. It has a silence, and that it has a silence, a stun, 20k per tick, 10k AE, and all sorts of other nastiness going on. Killing it quickly is important.
I'll call for cleric wards right before we engage.
Thank you.
Is the break timed?
Yes, it is.
Are those ranged or zone wide?
They're gonna hit everybody.
Okay.
So if we have a gift of life, that might be useful here.
I'll drop it right when
Thank
it comes in.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be good. This one has just a little bit more hit points than the others. Each one, as you can tell, has just a slight amount more hit points, so it shouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be a bad thing to open it up just a little bit on this one. This is one of the more difficult ones, if any of them are really difficult. The mob should be spawning soon. I think.
You guys have to go again or anything?
How long is the break?
I don't recall.
7 minutes.
Holy crap, I wasn't aware it was that long. Wouldn't have done it if that were the case.
Alright, so I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Do you want to see if I can try saying start to him to reinitialize it?
Yeah, let's give it a try. What could possibly go wrong?
We restart the event, we start getting double spawns, and we get double the loot.
Hey, you
That's
wanted
not
double
wrong.
loot, right? Well,
Enjoy
so
your
how's
break.
it hanging?
Long and hairy and hard to carry.
Sorry to hear about your butt.
Dude, why do you talk about your mom like that?
So terrible.
He could have talking about Lizard Man.
Oh boy.
No, don't swing that way. Sorry. I'll leave that to you.
Oh boy.
Well, I tell you what, you don't know nothing till you nommed on some butt, boy.
Okay, all right. Clean it up.
Well, I thought y'all was talking about cigarette butts.
Who
Of
scared
course,
the
of
mob
course.
off?
Kit.
It was me.
It-
Sorry.
Unfortunately, that is the truth, but it was by request.
You are what you eat. Remember that.
That explains why Skyfall's an ass.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you are what you
Oh,
eat.
you,
My face, remember
oh,
that.
you people. Well, I didn't realize that it was a 7-minute frickin' break for saying break. We're not gonna do that again. But yeah, here we are.
Make sure we're
Live and
keeping
learn.
listlessness and reptile and everyone, please. Tanks.
We could make 2 campfires and move back and forth while we wait.
At least everybody can hit out of combat regen and med to full.
Oh yeah, endurance is a thing.
Oh, I forgot about gems. Yeah. Oh no, Overseer. Everybody do your Overseer right now.
Oh yeah, Overseer. I did forget about that.
Just, somebody watch the tunnel in case something spawns.
Got to get some more amazing weapon illusions.
What's an overseer?
/Overseer. There's a channel and a video. Go watch it. Just not
It's
during raids.
in-game card game.
A good time to do my overseer things.
And welcome back, Dami.
I ate something, so.
Yes, you did.
We noticed.
Is that the new I've got bronchitis?
That's got to be the new I've got bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. No, I actually
He had a
I'm
brownie.
still sort of coughing from that. I did finish all my meds though.
I have to tell you that for about 3 days after you said that, every time I did something and Lizard Man would give me the stink eye, I'd say, well, in my defense, Dami has bronchitis.
That's funny. Like every time I said it, I would get that song stuck in my head.
I don't know what song it is, and I do not want to know.
Is it the I Got Bronchitis song?
All right, he's spawning.
How does that go?
Incoming. Game face.
Hold on, I'll do it. I'll post it after it.
Okay.
Cleric's
the one
ward's
that-
down.
Silences.
Clearly, we have no DPS.
Oh, that's fun.
Free ride. And don't be standing by a Covian.
That was harsh.
This next one, just AE rampages for full damage, so watch your range.
Also, I would like its fist weapon.
Looks like he's going to the cue ball.
This next one coming in is another pretty big AE one. 30k on rare, 5k per tick on everybody.
Slade and Dora, do you have MGBs up?
Mine is yes.
Yes.
I'll call for them when we get to that point.
This is the third to last one.
Slade, Dora, Earth, hit MGB heal if you have it.
This next one has a high damage shield and stun.
Can it be marked?
I hope so. And this thing has a 15k per tick on me or whomever's tanking.
What number is this?
Second to last one. Next one will be the last.
The last one is Remington Steel Behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like that show.
Notice this one has a lot more hit points than the others had. The next one's going to have a lot more than that.
The next one is the last one, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Seriously, check your spells. Figure out what's pushing it and stop it, please.
It's not Goncho this time.
This next one can do everything that all the previous ones have.
Do you want to give life right away then?
Budweiser, is yours
Couldn't
up?
hurt.
Yep.
Drop it.
Crag, if you have an MGB, I'd say hit it. Barefoot, hit yours. If we have a cleric with it up, I'd say hit it.
Joe crashed again.
Oh boy. And there's your win. Please be careful which one you select.
2 AAs.
Please be careful which one you select.
Going with that faction.
And congratulations on what is likely your new AUG.
You can get Combine Empire Merchants faction from TBS.
Yay.
Oh wow.
What's the lockout on this?
It's like
3 days. Yeah.
Don't forget to open the chest.
We basically did it anytime it came up and got every alt through it every year because it's such a good og.
It really is worth it.
Did you already have the golden nugget, Eiko?
He wants the extra AC.
That is correct.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I picked the polished as well.
You know me, love that AC.
I thought it said Polish stone and it just had lower stats. That's so wrong.
Let's crack open the chest and see what the loot items were. Oh, we have a dead. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, don't pop it.
Well, those aren't awful.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Some pretty tasty hybrid shoulders.
I mean, hybrid shoulders. I'd wear those.
Bids on the two-hander. Buds at 5. Buds at 5, going once, going twice. Like check, please. Grats, buds.
Thank you.
Bids on the shoulders. See Quave at 5. Core Speller at 25. Melantrial at 30. Tama at 31. Melantrial at 35. I have him as the first 35. Core Speller at 40. Core Speller at 40, going once, going twice. I see Tama at 42.
You can have him core speller. I just needed a bid 42.
Core at 45, going once, going twice. Like check, please. Grats Core. Bids are done.
All right, we've come to this point in the night where we have a choice to make. We can either go ahead and hit one more target with the intent of getting some more loot, or we can go ahead and call it at this point. May I have some opinions, please, in raid chat? I'm thinking that sleep and or calling it is the way to go. So let's go ahead and call it here. Let's take the final tick. And congratulations, everybody, on your new AUG. Again, I apologize that things didn't quite work out as planned with the other things, but that wasn't from a lack of effort. It was merely unfortunate luck. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being here. And hope you have a good night, and we will see you back here on Thursday.
Thank you for leading, Lizard.
Night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, all.
Good night,
All right,
Andrew.
Marley.
Did anybody get that?
Night, night, you sleepy guys.
Yeah, I got to get used to this East Coast crap. This is rough.
Yeah, that sucks. You've been all West Coast and Pacific. Now
Are
you're
you on?
all.
Is it Central or are you actually on Eastern?
I'm on Eastern.
He's
Welcome
the
to my
farthest
world.
west you can be on Eastern time.
Oh,
That's
so
what's
yeah,
interesting about being
it's
in
like
Indiana.
Yeah.
11 a.m. I mean 11 p.m. right now.
Yeah, it's a thing, and
It is a thing, isn't it? That's why I'm
yeah,
using
it's a
11
thing.
o'clock. Time to go.
And everything's shut down too. There's nothing open.
Lizard, let me know when you're in Indy, by the way.
Absolutely. It might be a little bit before that happens because I'm doing the back and forth and they're trying to cope with staying alive. Ah.
I love Indy.
What's that? Who's gonna lock me in the basement?
Be leery of visiting if he invites you to see his basement. Several good members have never been heard from again.
I accept that. Get rid of me, please. No, in all seriousness, though, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. It was definitely a worthwhile night, and I'm really glad that everybody was able to get a really decent hog out of this.
I had fun all the way through, so right on, and thank you.
We are gonna get it next time. We're so close. Just
We were so close twice, not just once, twice.
Good night, all. I'm actually going to take a break, but I'll be back if anybody's doing anything this evening. If anybody needs any XP or assistance with any tasks.
Spider-Man.
I gotta figure out which Augs